So one of the next steps, almost the last step we need to do, is we need to bleed the brakes. We need to bleed the brake in a way that any air trapped in the system between here, the master, down the line, all the way down to the slave, there's no air trapped in there at all. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to take the lid off. We're going to make sure we keep this full of brake fluid. If at any time our master cylinder runs out of fluid, we're going to have to start again because we've introduced air into the system. So I'm going to take the lid off the master. I'm going to try and keep my handlebars straight ahead. Keeps the reservoir level. I'll probably put a bucket or a chair up against the wheel so it doesn't turn once I get this open. Because if it turns, I'm going to splash fluid all over the place. Not that there's a lot of paint on my bike, but I don't want to make a mess. I'm lazy. I don't like cleaning up a mess. I'm going to bring a chair over to this side. That'll hold that from turning. And I'll put a little stool on this side. There. At least my wheel won't fall away on me. So now I've got the lid open. Make sure we have a good little quantity of brake fluid up here. Alright, make sure you close the lid on this. So what we're going to do is called a gravity bleed at first. So we're going to open this up. Gravity should just allow the fluid to flow down, taking the lid right out of it. Okay. Another little way I can cheese, I'm going to put my finger on top of this. I'm going to give myself a little squeeze. Take my finger off and then let go. Take my finger off, give it a little push, and then let go. Okay, give it a little push, then let go. I'm going to keep doing this till I start to get fluid out down here on that little bleed screw that I've removed. Make sure you cover this with your finger before you release the lever. If you release this lever and this is open, it's going to draw a whole bunch of air in. Well, I've got a lot of air bubbles happening in my master. That's always a good sign as well. All right. Pump it a couple times, build some pressure up in here, and then hold it and open down here. Brake fluid level in the master should start going down. Just make sure you don't let go of the lever without your finger over this hole. It's going to take a little bit because we have a long distance to travel, but I'm starting to feel some resistance, and you will start to see some pressure. You're going to feel it before you see it. I have to readjust my mirror a little bit. The lever's knocking. Oh, I'm starting to hear some action down here. Pump it a couple of times. Let go up here. Oh yeah. I'm hearing some action. I'm starting to see fluid. And there it is. I have fluid. Right here, right now. Oh, of course, run away on me. Little piece. Alright, so you can see the fluid starting to drip out of there now. I'm going to put the cap in. Don't go crazy tight. I'm going to wipe it off as quick as you can, whatever dripped away, just in case it's going to decide to eat some of your paint. Not that I have a lot, but I have enough that I don't want it to look all dumped out on. I give it a test squeeze here. Make sure I don't have a leak down here. Oh, I do. I detect a leak. All right. 1 sec. I'm going to fix my leak.